Hello. Today is February 9th, and in the next day or two, we are going to have our certificate of occupancy. And what I wanted to do is just show you a little bit of what's going on here in the store. And pardon me for the shakiness. It's a little hard to hold this camera steady these days. But anyway, let's take a look at the space. I'm going to swing around a little bit here and kind of give you a sense. So we're in the showroom, and yes, nothing's unpacked, and we've got our furniture sitting here. So we still have a lot of fixturing to do. And if we take a look at the way the space is, I also need to add a little bit of lighting in here. So if we kind of walk around, I'm just going to kind of stroll through the area, and you can see how things are looking. So this room here, we do have some equipment that's starting to show up. It's a little early yet since we don't have our CO, but not all deliveries could be stopped and held. So we are about 2 weeks behind schedule at this point. Nobody's fault, but maybe if I did have to lay any fault, I would say it's the building inspectors. Made us change a few things that probably should not need to be changed. So this room here, everything's looking pretty good. We've got some of our sign making table is behind us. It is not assembled yet. We've got, as you can see, if you take a look behind me here, you can see all the parts to it that's there. And we do have our kitchenette is together, that's there. And if we walk on, we've got our bathroom is now ADA compliant. And then we're in our rear production area where we're going to be doing garment printing and vehicle wraps. So if we take a look back here, we can see the door that's there. The floor is all nice and painted, that's there. Little bit of our issue going on is I went and added a water filter into the plan, and of course that wasn't on the original drawing and became an issue with the plumbing inspector, which we'll have resolved hopefully by Tuesday. So once again, I'll flip this camera so we can get a good view of what's going on. Bear with me. Okay, so now you don't have to look at me. If you take a look around, that's our electronic equipment box. A little bit easier to see without my pretty face in the way. And we had to add a sink, so we had that stubbed out for a wash basin for screen printing. But we're not going to do screen printing right away, and the inspector wanted to see something there, so we got to put a sink in. And these windows that we had to add, we had them originally wood framed, didn't need something quite so fancy back here. The inspector did not like that. So we had to change it and put in commercial windows, which kind of painfully expensive. But if you take a look, we've got the rest of our equipment coming in. Again, real big sign table, and it's there. And then this is the rear production room, and where the desk graphic artist will be working. And along this wall will be where we're doing all our print services. So if you take a look, and then embroidery as well. And then I'll just kind of shoot on up. Again, our point of sale desk. We can't really put anything more together until we've got our certificate of occupancy. And then these windows will have window graphics on them. That is part of what we do. And we got a glass display case in this giant crate. So once again, hoping to be open for business by the end of the month.